Hi, Sean here with XenonSupply.com. Today we're shooting a 2013 Toyota Rav4 that we'll be showing you how to install HIDs on. As you can see on the passenger side, I've already gone ahead and installed the lights. I'm going to show you how to do it on the driver's side. Now for this installation, we're using our XenonSupply 9005 6000K bulbs, 2 premium line canvas ballasts, 3M mounting pads to mount the ballast, zip ties to tidy up the wiring, a wire cutter to cut the zip ties, flathead screwdriver to remove some paneling in the vehicle, and a 1-inch unibit or hole saw to drill a hole in the dust cover. First, we'll be showing you how to remove the dust cover, disconnect the wiring, and take out the bulb. Now, the dust cover just requires a slight rotation counterclockwise to match up the tabs, and then just pull it out. Let's disconnect this wiring. This is, keep in mind, an H11 plug. Whereas the bulb inside is a 9005. This cap has a H11 to 9005 converter. Now you'll notice on the inside there's 4 tabs that match up correspondingly to the inside housing. So it's not a screw-on cap, just got to match it up. Let's disconnect the 9005 connector just by pulling back the tab. And unlock the bulb by turning counterclockwise. Now the passenger side, there's this windshield washer fluid tube that's going to be in the way of the dust cover. You can just easily remove it with a flathead screwdriver. Just take off this plastic bolt and then just twist the bottom of the neck and pull it out, just like that. Here I'll be showing you how to drill a hole in this dust cover. We're using a 1-inch unibit. You can also use a 1-inch hole saw. First thing we want to do is make sure that the wire is not in the way when we drill. So just be careful not to pull it out of the socket. Now we're going to feed the wires through on the inside of the dust cover. If this plug won't fit through, which is the biggest one, there's a plastic clip here that you can just remove and put back on. Keep in mind you don't want to drill this hole too big, so it's better to start small and just increase in size as you go. Plug up the hole with a rubber grommet. Make sure the seal is on both sides. Put the plastic piece back on. Now that we have the wires through, I'm going to show you how to hook up the wiring. On the inside of the dust cover, you're going to have this 9005 connector that's going to connect to the stock connector. It's also 9005. Like I said before, the outside is an H11 connector. It's different. They designed this dust cover with an adapter built into it. Next, we're going to be inserting the bulb with a small tab facing up on the driver's side. And on the passenger side, that small tab will be facing to the right. And then turn clockwise to lock in the bulb. You can pull some slack on either side of this rubber grommet for the wiring if you need to. And then match up the tabs again and close up the dust cover. On the outside of the dust cover, you're going to be left with these 3 wires that are going to plug into the ballast. And don't forget that there is still the H11 stock connector that you need to plug into the dust cover. Let's go ahead and test the lights and make sure the lights are working before we mount the ballast. Go ahead and start your engine. Turn the light switch to the light mode, the low beam mode. Now take note that there is a DRL mode on this vehicle that you don't want to use. It's basically a low power setting, and with the halogen bulb it's dimmable, whereas an HID system it's not, so the DRL mode will actually kill the HID system over time. As you can see, there are no errors on the dash. Everything's working. Clicking the high beam. So we're ready to mount the ballast. Now we're going to show you how to hook up the ballast. Here we're using the XenonSupply canvas digital ballast. Let's plug the male and female wires up together. These are the wires where the ballast runs power to the bulbs. And this oval plug is where the ballast gets power and signal from the vehicle. So the power flows in through this oval plug and flows out through these two round plugs into the bulb. For this vehicle, we decided to mount the ballast under the side panel here. There's one on each side. On the driver's side, you will need to remove the cover for the relay and fuse box. Just pull on the tabs and pull up. And then just use a flathead screwdriver to pry the inside of this plastic bolt. Pull that out. Make sure the surface that you're going to mount the ballast on is clean, so this adhesive will stick to it. Let's go ahead and put this on. There's a little area under this metal notch you can run the wires under so it doesn't get in the way. We've mounted the ballast and we've zip tied the wiring so that it's not in the way of anything. Let's go ahead and just cut off the excess. That completes the HID installation for the 2013 Toyota Rav4. If you have any questions about the installation or our products, you can reach us at help@XenonSupply.com or by phone at 1-800-840-3240. Now the products shown in this installation can be purchased on our site at www.XenonSupply.com. And when you're done, go ahead and check out our sister site, PrecisionLED.com, for interior lighting products. And if you enjoyed this video, go ahead and subscribe and like us. And thanks for watching.
Oh God.